Many Welsh farmers voted for Brexit to get into new markets such as Australia. That's according to the Conservative MP for Montgomeryshire, who said that farming unions are worried about a proposed free trade deal with Australia. Labour and Plaid Cymru MPs raised concerns that Welsh lamb and beef farmers could be undercut by larger Australian producers. Here's our political correspondent, James Williams.
A way of life, the small family farm is part of Wales's cultural identity. Under threat, some fear, by competition from huge Australian farms, as the governments in London and Canberra prepare to sign a trade deal that could see taxes on imports phased out over 15 years.
The farming unions are concerned, but the details aren't out there yet. Any change, any new deal, what we need is a transition to that new environment. So I'm pushing for 10, 15 years. But there is excitement about this is the first FTA we are signing post-Brexit. This is what a lot of people voted for. This is what a lot of farmers voted for to get into new markets.
Other countries may also seek to replicate similar access to the UK's market. Craig Williams dismissed the idea the Australian deal would set a precedent for future trade deals. But speaking on this morning's Politics Wales programme, Plaid Cymru's parliamentary leader disagreed.
There are environmental practices in farms in Australia which would not be permitted here. We are looking to set the precedent for new free trade agreements. If we allow this with Australia, then we look towards the States. What will the United States expect of us? I think it really is disingenuous for Craig Williams to say that this doesn't set a precedent, because it obviously does.
Labour also has concerns.
Different welfare standards, different food standards. There's no doubt that this is going to undercut our farmers, decimate our farming industry. And, you know, we hear the NFU absolutely being very clear that this is going to pull the rug from under our rural communities.
The UK government's cabinet was reportedly split on what terms to propose to the Australians, but a deal is now said to be on the table, in the hope both parties will sign on the dotted line over the coming weeks.